Hello, Akas.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Good afternoon, but good evening at you, right?
Yeah, yeah. What time is it in Indonesia now? Oh,
Yeah. I'm in
it's
Indonesia, but I'm not in my university. I have come to another city to attend the conference.
okay, okay, cool, cool, very
So
nice.
right now I'm in a hotel.
Oh, nice, nice. How's your visit so far?
I'm good. I just arrived here. Just arrived.
Okay. Oh, which university are you attending? I mean, for the
I'm
conference.
this is called Erlangga University.
Oh, is it still in
And
Indonesia or somewhere else?
yeah, Indonesia.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Very
So how
nice.
are you doing?
Good. Thanks for the invitation. Always great to
Yeah.
share.
I'm really
And
thankful.
you're
Yeah.
Dr. Lee's student, I remember, from EduHK, right?
No, I didn't study
Oh.
in EduHK, but actually, he is having a social impact project in my city in Indonesia. So I worked in their project.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, okay, cool.
Yeah, if you have heard about it, it is called IDLE, Informal Digital Learning of English.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Actually, yeah. I've actually
Yeah,
heard of it.
so
Yeah, yeah.
actually, I worked in their
Oh,
project for the last, I think, the previous session in November 2024, and then the March one. Yeah,
oh, awesome. Yeah,
actually,
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
I met
Sorry.
him. I met him 2 weeks ago. He came to Indonesia, so I also talked to him about you as well.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
cool. I
yeah.
know him. Actually, yeah, from many things. But I don't
Ah,
know if he knows me. So,
no,
yeah.
he said that he knows you. Yeah. He
Oh,
said it.
okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, so we are waiting for the participants. When they arrive, then we will formally start the moderator will start the session, right?
Yeah, sounds good. No
Yeah.
worries.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll let you lead and then take over when you tell me to.
Oh, yeah. Actually, he spoke in the previous international series of our talent quest, but this series he was busy, so he couldn't make it happen.
Understand, yeah. I saw him in your LinkedIn post, so that's great.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does great work. Yeah, I'm happy you yeah, I mean had a chance to work on Idol. Yeah, I want to talk to him about that too, actually. I'll do it later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, thank you. We'll talk later. Like I mean, we will just now wait for the participants. So
Yeah, sounds good. Okay,
yeah, okay.
thanks.
Good day, everyone. This is Iswa, and it's truly a pleasure to welcome you all to today's session of Talent Quest International webinar series, Humanizing Education in the Age of AI, Emotional Intelligence, Equity, and Innovation. Today, we have the honor of hosting a valuable person, a speaker, whose work embodies the spirit of innovation and excellence in STEM education. Dr. Fridolin Ting. He is senior lecturer in the Department of Mathematics and Information Technology at the Education University of Hong Kong. Dr. Ting is a passionate educator and researcher who has dedicated his career to advanced technology-enhanced pedagogies and active learning approaches in STEM. Before joining Education University Hong Kong, he served for nearly a decade at the Hong Kong Polytechnic University, where he earned the President's Award for Teaching and was recognized as a finalist for the UGC Teaching Award in 2020 for his remarkable contributions to higher education. His research in technology-enhanced active learning has led to internationally acclaimed initiatives such as the PALMS project and the innovative digital platform YoTeach, both of which have earned recognition for Reimagine Education, EduTech Asia, and the European e-learning awards. Dr. Ting's academic journey began in Canada, where he taught at Lakehead University after earning his PhD and MSc in mathematics from University of Toronto and BSc honors in physics from University of Calgary. We are truly privileged to have with us today to share his insights on innovative teaching practices, active learning, and the transformative power of technology in education. Before inviting Dr. Fridolin, I'd like to invite Dr. Vikas Ahmed. Sir, the stage is yours now.
Wakas, you're muted. Sorry, you're muted. Can't hear you.
Okay, pardon. Okay, good evening and good afternoon to those joining from other countries, and a warm welcome to all of you joining us from our 20 countries today again. We at Talent Quest truly honored to have such a diverse group from undergraduate students to PhDs and from lecturers to researchers and even professors at the universities. And of course, a special warm welcome to our esteemed speaker, Dr. Fridolin Ting from the Education University of Hong Kong. Dr. Ting, I'm really thankful to you personally and on behalf of Talent Quest. Thank you so much for accepting the invitation and for joining us today with this journey. It's a privilege to have you with us today in this international course. At Talent Quest, vision that we hold is really simple, and that is to create, teach, and transform. So we aim to build emotionally intelligent classrooms, to empower the educators, and to humanize the learning experiences for the younger generation. So the course Humanizing Education in the Age of AI is actually the second international course offered by this platform. And this is designed on the basis of the real life challenges and problems that the teachers faced. So how do we know those challenges? Actually, when we were done with the first international series, we conducted a survey with those course takers and asked them to share their challenges with us. And after that, we developed the themes based on those challenges and problems, and we came up with this course. So today, again, I have a small request to all of the participants. As you listen to the sessions, you reflect and you engage on them. It's obvious. So the request is to please note down the real challenges and problems that you face in your own classroom. This is not a task. This is a request, and you don't have to do it right now. I mean, like whenever you have any kind of problem, whether it is about teaching, student motivation, classroom management, even assessment and evaluation, or the use of AI tools in the classrooms or outside. So write it down with you in your notepad or any piece of paper. So at the end of this course, we will share a Google form to collect your insights and those problems that you actually face. And after that, we will have another international series probably in February, March in 2026. Uh, Actually, there are two ways when we work for educators or the pedagogical strengths. The first way, I think, is to, as an expert, to go to the classroom or the learning space and there observe the teaching method or the problems that a teacher face, and then come with an idea or a workshop or a course or a seminar based on those problems or based on that observation that an expert has. And the second method is to directly go to the teachers, sit with them, and ask them what problems they face. So we are actually now working with the second method. So we like one, and there is another way that to imagine a problem, that it could be a problem, and then find a solution to that imaginary problem. So Talent Quest doesn't do that. We focus on the real problems that the teacher has in the classroom. So that is a request from my side to all of you to kindly write down, and we will ask you at the end of the course. It could be around 10th or 11th of the next month. So you have pretty much time, like 20 days, so you can brainstorm on it, and you can just observe your own method in the classroom or ask your even your students what actually they lack in you when you teach them or when you engage with them. So, because like earlier stated in the first session at Talent Quest, we do not design courses for teachers, but design them with teachers. So thank you everyone for joining us, and let's open our hearts and minds to the great Dr. Thing, Professor Thing. The screen is yours.
So thanks very much, Wakas, and thanks very much, Miss BB, for the kind of embarrassing introduction. But so I'd like to uh, thank Wakas actually, and his introduction is perfect for the talk and kind of seminar I'm about to share with you. I wholeheartedly agree with his mission of Talent Quest and the second international series now, because in fact all those problems what Cass was talking about, I'm actually trying to tackle myself, and let's see if you guys would like the solution that I've kind of proposed, tackling the problems like what Cass mentioned of integrating AI in the classroom, teaching, learning, assessment, all those problems you mentioned, and I still face them today. And let's just, as Wakas mentioned, let's try to solve them together, uh, right? As you mentioned. So let's just get right on it. And in fact, Wakas, actually, thank you for that. He actually messaged me. He said, "Can you make it more interactive?" And I actually I thank him for that, because I like it. I'm a what they call an evangelist of active learning. So I wholeheartedly promote, practice, as you see today, that spirit of active learning, and with AI, in fact. So, okay, so let me share my screen.
Sure.
And I hope everyone here will find this time together more stimulating than the boring, passive lecturing that people usually do, okay? Especially in Zoom lectures. All right. Okay, so let me share my screen. Sorry. Oops, sorry. Oops, sorry. So go to first page. Let me know if you cannot hear me or can't see anything. Again, many thanks to Wakas for the invitation. So when he proposed the international seminar series, I'm like, wow, okay, this is perfect. I've actually never talked about empathy, equity, and inclusion with AI. So, and I mostly talked about pedagogies, active teaching pedagogies, which I call collaborative AI in general. But in fact, we designed our pedagogies and technology to be empathetic, to have equity, and include everyone. So what am I talking about? Well, so please feel free to raise your hands and chat. I'm monitoring the chat. So I will take Miss Wakas's advice. I have a 15-minute talk, 10-minute kind of you guys play around, and then another 10 to 15-minute kind of talk, and you guys play around, and then yeah, so this will run however long. Yeah. So Wakas already framed the conversation. Thank you. So I'll give the main talks now of how do we make AI human-centered, and how do we design to include equity in our teaching strategies. How do we co-create with social emotional learning? So SEL means social emotional learning. And how do we scale all of the above in our educator roles? And then the last 20-25 minutes, we just spend just talking. You have any questions and stuff? Okay, so so let's just get right into it. Okay, so so please I'll just put this link. Sorry. Let me just go back in the chat and just get right into the hows and the whys. Okay, so please click in the link. Or you can scan the phone QR code if you just have a phone. Or you can go to YoChatGPT.io and search for Talent Quest. So I'll do this in two ways. So I'll just go like this. And then I'll do this like that. So okay, so there's one of two ways you can get into the room. And I just immediately want to get you guys just talking. Okay, so to answer the following question, what is the biggest concern about AI in education that you have? Okay, so let's get into the room. So you can either go to your ChatGPT, like I said, and then search for Talent Quest. Talent Quest. Or search just actually right there, Talent Quest. It's in the front page. So Talent Quest is right here. You can put down you don't need to put down your real name. So this is safe, right? It's equity. See, no one knows who you are. No one knows what your title is. No one knows what color of your hair is, what kind of sex you are. Just put down whatever. So I'm gonna call myself. Well, I'll just call myself Fridolin because that's my name. And so I'm in. Okay, so everyone is in here. Thank you. So my question to you is, okay, please answer on this kind of anonymous chat. What is your biggest concern about AI in education? If you mind just putting down your answer, I'll just wait for you maybe just for a minute. And as promised to Wakas, it's more interactive. Okay, so let's hear your voice. I want to hear your voice, everyone. So okay, good. My biggest concern is that it makes me put less effort nowadays. Good. What is it? Critical thinking. Okay, a user said critical thinking. Yeah. Copyright issues. Okay, good. Okay. We'll wait a bit more. Okay, so again, you can just join the room. I've put the link in the chat. Share attendance link again, sir. Oh yeah. Oh, it's just right here. This is the link. Can you see it? Dr. Ifra, yeah. Yeah. So Harry said worries about creativity. Mimon about privacy. Sam thinks students and maybe even teachers become lazy because no one work. Yes, very valid. And essentially, Memon agrees that we have brain death. Security and personal data. Good. Students getting overly dependent on AI. Yes, I agree. AAB. Too much dependency also agreed to by Javad. Thinking less. Okay, yes. Very, very true. Syed. Oh, dependent on the West. Okay. The technology, you mean. Yes, okay. Two. It's also valid. Biases and equity. Thanks, Ali. Yes, indeed, for sure. Killing creativity. For sure, yeah. Maverick believes lacking the human ability to do hard work and knowledge, meaning of hard work. Cheating. Ah, that's one new, for sure. So right now you can see there's 23 online participants. Okay, so loss of real learning. Okay, so this is how I'm gonna illustrate. Okay, so this is the first part. You know, sorry. So remember our title is equity and inclusion. So notice this platform includes everyone and doesn't have any bias, right? We don't know who you are. We take everyone's views and voices equally, right? Okay, so this is the equity and inclusion part. So we specifically designed YoChat to be equitable, okay, and inclusive, because no one here, we're all equal, including myself. Well, I actually made the room, but that's okay. So this is where the AI comes in, okay? So now I'm going to put context in this room. Oops, oh, wait, let me just quickly do the following. Sorry. I'm just gonna all right. I have to log into the room. Because I specifically need a certain feature. So, okay, I'm back in. Let me close this one. Yeah. Okay. So okay. So now I have context in this room. So now this is where the AI comes in. So I'm gonna ask AI. Okay. Wait. So uh, now we show the power of YoChatGPT as an AI assistant, discussion moderator. Okay. So I've turned on the context in this room. You can actually turn it off, but you can turn it back on. Context means the AIs in this chat room will know everything that's discussed in the chat room. Okay. So I'm going to ask the AI to create a table of all responses from all users in this room. Then categorize into major categories of concerns and suggest a multiple choice polling question to see which one of the audience is most concerned about. Because as you can see, as a human being, I cannot categorize myself, okay? What kind of responses everyone gave. So we can have an AI moderator in this room, right? So I'm gonna cut and paste this, so cut. So here's where you get the AI in our chat room. Can you see this little robot? This little robot, you can press and we have all the models on here, see? We have GPTs, we have DeepSeek, we have Grok, Meta, Llama, we have Google, Mistral from France, Quinn from Alibaba. Okay, I'm just gonna choose GPT 411. I'm gonna cut and paste exactly what I did here. Okay, so now the AI is gonna categorize every response. Okay, so oh look, so okay, oops. Here's a simple sample of how you approach this task. Okay, what are the? Oh, sorry. Oh, I didn't really. Okay. Oh, did I turn on context? Oh, I didn't. I didn't turn on context. I should turn on context. Okay, so let's delete this one. I can delete this. Then we can try again. So, I can delete this. Okay, now let's turn on context. Okay, now. Okay, so. Okay. Sorry, I forgot to turn on context. So I didn't know what I was talking about. The AI. Okay, now it knows everything taught about. Okay, so look, all the tables, the concern, right, that everyone has expressed, right? And now what are the major categories? Okay, so reduced effort and laziness, okay, loss of critical thinking, overdependence, ethics and security, and loss of human elements. So what is your biggest concern now? Okay, so let me take a vote. So see how nice AI is. You see how AI helped us as in this room. So so everyone's responses can be categorized either as you're concerned about the reduced effort and laziness due to AI, loss of critical thinking and creativity due to AI, over dependence and reliance on AI, ethics, security, and privacy due to us putting in all our information, and loss of human elements like loss of human connection, human knowledge, and stuff like that. So now I can ask everyone. I can create a poll exactly of this question. Okay, so let me cut and paste this. What is your biggest concern? So let's ask him to vote. Okay, so what's your biggest concern of AI and integration? A, reduce student effort. B, loss of critical thinking and creativity, over dependence and academic dishonesty, security and privacy issues, or loss of human elements. So post. Can you guys see? So let's vote. Can you guys vote on your biggest concern? So I'm gonna say for me it's actually this one. So would you like to vote? So I want to hear. So this is what Wakas also mentioned. He'd like to hear your views, right? So please, Wakas, you can take this data. The room is public, so you can use the data, no problem. So here I don't want to, this data is free for everyone. That's why I like to promote. So we're a platform about learning about with AI together. So we're not concerned about this data. We want everyone to have this data, okay, including Wakas, myself, to do research. That's why our platform is inclusive and equitable. Okay, so we don't exclude anyone from having this data. Okay? We don't, unless you want to put a password on your room, which you can. But okay, so thank you for everyone for voting. Yeah, so okay, you can keep voting or I keep going on. So so now let's go into human-centered AI. Okay, so this platform is made specifically No longer are we worried about just AI, because everyone is here, but we're working with AI, you see? This is a human-centered AI platform. Okay? So I especially also agree with humanizing AI, and this is why we made this platform, because UNESCO actually advised us to look at human-centered and pedagogically appropriate AI integration into education. So this means that AI should not, let me make this big smaller. This means that AI should augment, but not replace, see, the teacher's judgment and student agency. You see how here AI doesn't take over, right? It just helped us summarize all of the human thinking, see? And actually help us to see your concerns, see? Right? And so here we don't have any bias. We just took human opinions and just summed it up. There's no bias here. Yeah? This is legitimately humans giving their opinion. And this is what I want to emphasize to us all. We don't want to look, because right now I see that everyone in the world is trying to see how to use AI, okay, for teaching and learning. But right now, all the AI platforms are just single user. Just the teacher can only use his own AI platform, right? Just teacher AI, and then the student can only use the AI platform, so student AI. So right now, all the platforms just student AI or teacher AI. Okay, but you never look at the student AI teacher dynamic. You see this triangle. So this is what fundamental shift I want to propose to everyone here and in the world. Because you look at all the research out there, okay? All the research papers are on student AI and on teacher AI relationships. And there's thousands of papers on this. Benefits here and there, but we should really look at the teacher-student AI relationship, which is what we're doing today. Okay? We shift the teacher AI to collaborative triangle, where the teacher is an architect of the learning experience or facilitator, and the student, like yourself, is an active participant. You're a co-creator, okay? And we're gonna do this, support the teacher AI student pedagogies through this collaborative AI platform, currently called YoChat GPT. So, since we're all in this room or space together, right? No longer are we isolated, right? Let's ask the AI, or why don't I ask you guys, how can AI help us with or empathize with students' frustration? So let's ask the AI. Okay? So say a student tells you, I don't get this at all, some concept, topic, or learning theory. It's too hard. Can anybody, before we ask the AI, maybe, can anybody tell me how we should respond to a student who says this? Okay? So how do we respond to a student who says the following? So what do you guys think? Can you guys, before we use the AI, let's determine ourselves how we should respond. So I'll start the conversation. My answer will be to the student. So basically, I'll say, hey, it's okay. Life is not about gave the student different home task activities. Okay, yeah, so we can give the student different levels where he does understand it. Okay? But how do we respond to him immediately? Well, I say to him, life is not about uh you know understanding right away. I mean, like you said, so learning is not. This is just my response. I'm open to your. I'd be happy to hear some of your responses on how you would respond to this student. My answer would be, so learning is not about understanding, right? Right away. It's not like it's not about the end point, right? It's about the journey. It's about trying and the actual journey, right? So like this is actually what I always say to my own daughter, right? So I have an 11-year-old daughter. She doesn't understand something. She gets frustrated. I say, no, it's okay. It's okay. It's a good try. You won't get it today. The fractions and lowest common multiple, greatest common factor, all this, right? It's about just trying, okay? That's what life is about. Just trying, okay? It's not about finally understanding. It's actually just the trying. And actually that's what we should try to, so okay. So yeah, so that's what I would say. Does anyone else have a response to what you would respond to a student, to get the if he or she says, I don't get this topic at all. It's too hard. How do you respond to this student empathetically, encouragingly, and in a cultural responsive reply that a teacher should use? Have you ever thought about this? Okay, well. So let's ask AI. Okay, so let's ask AI. And the nice thing, okay, let's ask anyone disease, maybe GB 4.1 again. Oh, so Brooke says, it's not about work like a robot. We're not human. It's okay. Work smartly and then try again. Okay, good. My first reflection would be, it's okay. If you don't get it, sometimes the topic is complex. It will take time to grasp complex ones. Practice again and again. Good. Teaching by examples and adding examples to explain the concept. Yes, thank you, Yahaya. Yeah, good. Mimi says, her response is, it's okay if you don't get it once. I can explain it all again and you will eventually learn it. Everything takes time to learn. Okay, great. Good job, everyone. Thank you for your empathetic responses. So let's see what AI. Oh, scaffold him or her. Yep, good. Scaffolding was good. Thanks, Bell. You can try better than that. You have that energy. Okay, yeah, good. Ellie. Okay, because they're young. So okay, let's see what AI says. Okay, let's see if AI can give us an empathetic response. Okay, certainly. So empathetic and growth-oriented reply would be, I understand that this feels difficult right now, and that's completely okay. Remember, everyone learns in their own way and their own pace. Let's try breaking it down step by step and see where it starts to make more sense. Okay, good. An encouraging and culturally aware reply would be, it's normal not to get everything at first. Every great learner experiences challenges. Your background and experiences can help you approach the problem in unique ways. Let's talk through and relate it to something you already know. Okay, good. Supportive and inclusive. I appreciate you sharing your feelings. It's brave to speak up. Learning is a journey, not a race. Many people from different cultures and places find some topics tough at first, but with practice and help, you get there. Would you like to try a different example or work through it in ways that make sense for you? So good. So now I can ask AI to classify the above responses by users in the 3 categories you've already mentioned as empathetic, in a table. So this is, I'll classify each of Sam's works in terms of these categories of responses. And the category that I put was encouraging. Sam was empathetic. Brick is also empathetic. Yaha is culturally responsive. See how AI now is a assistant, right? It's a very good assistant. So thank you. Okay, so now let's go on. Any questions so far? Okay, so we're back on it. Let's look at another way. Examples make it clearer. Oh, good. Okay. So Janita, you can actually put your responses on YoChat GPT. Okay, so let's go on. So what's the key point that we should take after this first cycle of so AI is best used is to augment our human capacity for care and not to automate it, like we just did. So in the chat we shared how one way AI could enhance empathy in your classroom. So this is the way we do it. So let's go on to our second cycle. So equity by design strategies. Okay, how do we design our teaching experiences to improve equity? So again, we designed YoChatGPT, the platform on the right, to be equitable because it's anonymous, giving everyone, again, even those who shy, introverted, or less confident students, a voice. I remember when we first made this platform, the students who were shy actually finally started to speak up. We heard their questions, and even those in this chat, we don't know who you are when you're on your chat, right? If you type on Zoom, we know who you are because your name's on there, right? But on chat, we don't know who Sam is, who Mimi is, Belle. Okay, but those who put down their real names for sure, we know who they are. It's culturally responsive, which means that so we have multiple large language models here, right? We have DeepSeek so DeepSeek can read Chinese, okay, better apparently. Grok is, and then you have the rest. And Anthropic, so everyone is biased, but we at least have, if you want to see the biases, you can just see the responses from each one of these large language models. We don't just have one particular model, right? We don't bias with any one particular model. You can choose any one. And as you can see, this platform is structured to have pure human instruction. And AI only facilitates our discussion, as you can see. So it doesn't take over our learning. We're doing most of the learning, asking AI for help. So let's do a case study. So imagine like we are here in a global classroom, and we have to thank podcast again for inviting everyone and getting on together from many different countries. So as you can see here, not only does Zoom facilitate this, YoChat facilitates this too, because again, it's a neutral facilitator. Right? You can even translate. Okay, you can even write in Indonesian if you want here, right? Or whatever language you speak. I can tell you. So, like for example, we have rooms that let's see. Just looking at different rooms. Okay, I can tell you. This is a big room I just found. This room is specifically in Spanish. So, okay, they speak in Spanish. Okay, I don't know actually, but okay. And there's another room. Uh, I forget. I think it's called makeup or something. In Thai, makeup or something. Makeup. I forget, but there's lots of rooms that are in Thai, Korean. There's some Korean rooms, I believe. So we're yeah. There's Turkish rooms. Oh, this one's in Thai. As you can see, this is Thai. So yeah, we are non, we don't bias towards any culture or language or anything. So Telcus is a Telcus. Okay, so we define and summarize discussions, ensure everyone's on the same page. So let's do another. Let's brainstorm a problem we want to solve today. This is also a great platform for creativity and brainstorming. So does anyone want to, what's a big problem anyone want to solve today? So what are some, I don't know, does anyone want to, let's brainstorm solutions to a problem. Or just put down any problem you're thinking about now that it's a big problem that we as a group can try to help you solve, or we can solve together. Does anyone want to volunteer one? Okay, there's 50 of us here. You're free to. Okay, if not, I can put one out. I actually let's see, it's ahead now. Oh yeah. How can we improve mental health support in our school? Okay. So Sam had one, so okay. How can we improve mental health in our school or institution? Here's a problem that every school or institution or enterprise has. Sam has asked, how do we humanize AI content? Okay, good. Any other problems that let's try to tackle together? I can give another one. How do we decrease depression among I don't know, our youth due to overuse of social media? I don't know. Mental health is okay. Okay. So, but what problems would you like to solve in your specific region, maybe, or culture, or context? I'm just throwing out some ideas. It could be sustainable development. Okay. So you see how easy it is for ideas to be contributed. So thanks, Sam. Thanks, Verk. Okay. So no one else wants to contribute their problem. I'll wait one more minute over there. Because what we're actually gonna do is we're gonna solve one of these problems for you together as a group and with AI's help. That's why I'm taking our time to have you kind of brainstorm or volunteer your problem. Okay, by making them aware of the pros and cons of social media. Okay, so Siula already proposed a solution to this problem I propose. But does anyone want to propose another problem? Students enroll in many courses at the same time. How to manage their work? Okay, that's a good problem. Always a good problem. Okay, good. So let's do that. That's a great question. My opinion about it is regarding stories from different cultures helps us understand that people around the world share similar emotions and values. For example, just like in Pakistani folktales, courage and family are important in African or Latin American stories too. So Muhammad, are you proposing a solution to a certain question problem, or are you proposing a problem? But that's okay. Okay, so let's because I want to ask, what problem do you want to solve today that we can try to solve as a group? Because I want to demonstrate the power of group collaboration with AI. It's actually quite remarkable what I want to demonstrate to you just within the time we have left. Okay, so okay, so can everyone see when you hover over a message, you see there's a vote that you can like, right? So like, okay, there's you see there's a like here, so let's vote. Let's vote for the problem we want to solve today as a group here of 50 participants. Okay, let's vote. Just now I'm gonna co-create some solutions. Can you see? So let's all vote. I'll just vote for my own. See, yeah, it's okay. 2 voted. But you can also vote. See, for Sam. See, can you see? Once you hover, you can see. So you can try voting. Everyone, can you see the voting feature? Okay. Oh, you can vote for more than one. If you like Verk's problem with let's vote. So 2. There's 1 vote for how can we improve mental health of institutions. There's so far okay, so 3 like this. 5 like how to solve this. Okay. Okay. So keep voting. Let's vote for the problem to solve. I'll give you another minute. Or just 30 seconds actually to vote. My question is that as day to day we are becoming too much dependent on AI. So how will we manage if we encounter the problem? No access to AI in the future. Oh, interesting. Interesting problem. So, okay, good. So good. That's a good question. I like that one, so then I'm gonna vote for that one too. I have multiple votes, but uh, okay, let's see. Humanize. 3 votes, 5 votes, 3 votes, 4 votes. Okay, let's give it another 10 seconds. So 5, 3. Okay, so let's come back. Okay, so now let's go into co-creation and social emotional learning with AI. So so AI excels as a partner in creative low tasks that build social emotional skills like collaborative storytelling, uh, design thinking and prototyping, which what we're going to do now, and AI powered feedback. So we can give non-judgmental, AI can give non-judgmental formative feedback, right? Okay, so actually people are already answering this, okay, good. So now let's go into our solution to this problem. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna tackle this one. Okay, so our problem we've chosen is this one. Is this one. How do we decrease depression among our youth due to overuse of social media? Okay. And so our initial solution, so let's vote for our solution. Okay, so to this initial problem. And you see there's Mimon provided a solution, give them books and friends. And then another solution was, I believe, Muhammad also gave the kind of a solution by sharing more stories, uh, with different values and emotions, right? How can we assess students' work free from AI generating? How can we assess students' works free from? Oh, so yeah, that's a technical problem where how can we know whether right? So okay, so Verk, let's like 3,000 let them think. Okay, thanks, Verk. Unit stimulation alternate which are enjoyable. Okay, good. Give them books. So you can vote for your solution. Solution. Silua said by making them more aware of the pros and cons. Okay, so I like that one. I like that solution. Or you can vote for this one, Vert. Give them 3 hours only, so you can vote. So, okay. Or you can put down your own solution to this problem that we've chosen as a group to kind of tackle together. How do we decrease depression among our youth due to overuse of social media? Because I know my daughter, we kind of restrict her now. We don't give her a phone. We only give her WhatsApp, but some of her friends have like Instagram, and we find that they have less self-esteem actually. Get them involved in physical activities. Oh, okay, good. So now I'm gonna ask the AI, okay, please list the solutions that that our participants in this room have listed, have described to the problem of uh, So AI is going to list all your solutions, okay? Nature, okay. So yeah, these are your solutions. Make use more aware of pros and cons, okay? Limit the usage. Encourage youth to make real life friends. Thanks, Burke. Physical activities and exercise, okay, Sam. Provide stimulation alternative activities. Role modeling. Adults should serve as a role model by demonstrating nature, healthy exposure, and media habits. Good. Encourage youth to spend more time as in nature. Okay, good. So now, which one should we take? These are all excellent solutions, actually. Okay. So, why don't we combine these somehow? See how we're actually taking all your input. Now, this is the power of AI. Okay. How do we take all these solutions and combine them into one solution? Does that make sense? Right? Right. So, isn't this amazing? So this is collaborative AI. It's equitable. Everyone's contributing. It's inclusive, right? And I've get yeah, it's okay. So let's given all the solutions provided here, can you suggest one summative solution from all the responses here? Okay, so I'm just gonna cut and paste this. Okay, so let's see if AI can give us one solution from all of these, a comprehensive approach. So to decrease the depression among youth due to overuse of social media, schools and families should promote balanced lifestyles by educating youth. Okay, good. Setting healthy limits and encouraging real life social interactions. Okay. Facilitating, great. Offering alternative engaging activities beyond, yeah, academic learning. Providing positive adult role models for technology use and fostering connections with nature. Oh, very nice. Okay. But so how do we make this into a real solution? Okay, so this is how we're gonna in the last maybe 10 minutes, I'm gonna give you a way to actually make a prototype solution to this. Something you can actually practically make and implement. So it's called Supermind design. It's kind of like design thinking. Okay, wait. First says make sentence real solution. Yeah. Promote mental health will be so good. Make a single sentence real solution out of these points. Oh, see, Vert now is prompting with me. You see, so this is the advantage of our platform. Vert, a participant in our group, is also using our platform to create solutions together. Right? So he's co-prompting with me. Thank you, Vert. That's beautiful. So, adapting holistic approach that is lifestyle modification. Good. Okay. Thanks, Yola. Okay, so now I'm gonna continue. So Superminds is a kind of a design thinking 6 steps to make a actual solution to problems. So it's made from Massachusetts Institute of Technology. It's called a Supermind Ideator. I'll give you oops, I'm not sure why it's not moving to the next page. Hello. Sorry. So it uses the double mind kind of design for problem and solution, where you kind of explore the problem and then you kind of define it more precisely, and then also you explore the problem and then also define the solution more closely. Sir, how can we manage the AI technology for distance learning of different groups, different cultures? So I recommend, Mohammed, using YoTeach GPT. So I recommend using our platform. Okay? So I can reply to Mohammed and say, I recommend using our platform. Because we are actually doing it now. We're using AI technology for distance learning. I'm in Hong Kong. I'm not sure where you are, Mohammed. Wakas is in Indonesia. Some participants are from Africa. So you see how we're using AI in distance learning, right? So this is what I recommend. Mohammed. Okay, so back to supervised design works as follows. Okay, so I'll give you a really quick example. It's actually really easy to explain. So let me just make this big first. So basically works, there's 6 steps. So Japan has a really large problem of depression and suicide, actually, because if you know about Japan, they have a really you know, you've been to Japan, you know, they certain very conservative, very traditional working style, and they are very, so there's a lot of depression in Japan due to the traditional culture of. Anyways, yeah, I won't say much, but so how do you actually tackle the problem in Japan so this is a real problem that the guys at MIT and Superminds actually solved. Okay, so this is how they solved it. So they began with the question: how can a doctor diagnose depression? And then you take this step of groupify, which means how do you look at the problem from a different group? So how can a doctor's office, so you see how this is a different group, diagnose depression? And then you can take the zoom out step. Zoom out means you look at a problem from above, okay, from the outside. You look at it from a bigger point of view. And how can a healthcare system diagnose depression? And then you can zoom out again and ask, how can a society diagnose depression? And then you can zoom in to a problem, which means zooming in means you look at the small parts of the problem. What makes up that part of the problem? Okay? So you can go from how can a society diagnose problem to how can a community, so a smaller community in a society, diagnose depression. And then you can technify the problem by saying, okay, technify means what technology can you use to solve that problem? So in this particular case, oops, why is this here? How can an online social network diagnose depression? Right? Because you have this technology in Japan. They use TikTok, they use Instagram, Facebook, Twitter or X, right? How does an online social networks diagnose depression? What's that? And then cognitify means what are the cognitive theories required to solve that problem? So in this case, how can an online social network sense depression? So which means, in fact, how from a message like, oh, I feel like eating, or I feel like I'm in a dark space today or something. So how can you determine when a message indicates a state of depression from a person, right? And then finally, you can technify this cognitive solution by making a machine learning model that can detect communication patterns in online social media networks that detect depression. So this is it, right? So so through Supermind scaffolding and steps, you can actually find out an actual solution to this problem. So let's do this for our problem, okay? Of how do you reduce depression in use using social media? Oh, sorry, this is maybe I already gave the solution, but anyways. So actually, the real life examples of Supermind's design is actually this is real life cases. You can so I'll send this PowerPoint to Wakas after, but you can actually this actually happened in Japan. They actually solved this problem. Working with the healthcare system in Japan and the government, right? So you can see here. And then they actually work with Accenture to solve the problem of the future of work with AI. Okay, so Accenture, you can actually see here. This is their work with. Anyway, so these are zoom in, zoom out. So why and how to use. So again, these are the 6 basic steps of Supermind. So you can zoom out of a problem. What's the bigger picture of the problem? You can zoom in. What? So think of the smaller parts of the problem. Analogize is another move. So what are similar problems, right? Like for example, analogize. So managing a product is like conducting an orchestra, right? Or learning a new skill is like climbing a mountain. Building a company is like growing a tree, something like that, right? Leading a team is like coaching a sports team or something. These are analogous problems, right? Building an app is like building a house. So you have so many parts, right? And then the Supermind steps are groupified, which is like looking at a problem from a different group, democracy, market, or community, right? Cognify step means you can, what are the specific theories you need to solve that problem, like to sense, remember, create, or decide. Technify means what are the technical tools that you need to solve that problem? Like how do I get from Indonesia to Hong Kong? Well, that's easy. You just fly a plane. That's the technical solution to that, right? So, okay, so these are the design moves. So you can use AI. We're going to use AI now to help us find a solution to our original problem. Okay. Of this one. So now I can go back to, sorry. Oh, so okay, so remember, so I'm going to do 2 things. So I'm going to go side by side here. So our original problem was this. I'll just say again. Our original problem was uh was sorry. How do we decrease depression among youth when using social media? And our solution was this, right? Our solution was okay, so we're gonna take a comprehensive approach. Okay. We're gonna take a comprehensive approach. Now, how am I gonna actually realize this solution? So now let's I'm gonna ask, how do you rate this solution in terms of four scales? How feasible is this solution? How novel or creative is this solution? And what's the potential impact? Okay? So let me give you a poll first before we try to find a supermind solution. Okay? So let's create 4 polls of feasibility. Feasibility of solution. Okay, you can rate it out of 5. 3 being it's not very, 1 being it's not very feasible, 5 being is very feasible. Like you can do it. Okay? So 5 is extremely high, and 4 is like not really, not feasible. Very low, right? Okay, so please vote on the feasibility of this solution. Yeah, YoTeach is free to use, Bert. Sorry, yeah. It's totally free to use. And now let's vote for novelty of the solution. Again, so let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1 is okay. And let's vote for last one, potential impact. Okay? Oops. What do you guys think of the potential impact of the comprehensive solution? Potential impact of the comprehensive solution. So 1, not very. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Can anyone please vote on the feasibility of this solution, this comprehensive approach, novelty, and potential impact? So for those who joined late, I'll give you the link again. Please. So has everyone kind of voted for feasibility? How feasible is it to do this comprehensive? Okay, I'm gonna vote very low because it's a bunch of stuff, but I don't know how to do all this stuff at once, so that's my vote. Novelty, I mean, each component is novel. Well, not really novel. So I'm gonna put 3 for myself anyways. And then impact, well, if we can do all of these, the impact would be great. But I don't see a way to do all these at once. So I'm gonna vote 2 for now. Let's see, so. How about you guys? So I'll give you a couple minutes, 1 minute to vote. And then after voting, we're gonna go through the supermind steps to find another solution. See if we can find another solution. Has everyone voted yet? 7 votes here, 6 here, 8 here, okay. Remember, this is. Well, Cass, I forgot. So we actually end at 7:30, right? And then do questions after 7:30?
Yeah,
Or should I leave? Sorry?
no, yeah, it's completely up to you. Like what?
I forgot how long this
Yeah, it's still we still have 45 minutes.
Oh, okay. So yeah, and this will finish after we go through the supermind steps. Then that's the last example. So yeah, we can have questions after that.
Sure, it depends on your ease. It's okay.
Okay, thanks, Lukas.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, yeah, I just don't want anyone to be hungry or or okay if it's lunchtime, right? And so or dinner time. So. Okay, so so thanks everyone for voting. We got 7, 7, and 9. Okay. So now let's go through the Supermind steps. So we're gonna go through either zoom in or zoom out, or groupify, countify, or technify this solution to find, let's see, another solution. If we can make this solution better, let's just see. Okay, so we can like zoom in, zoom out to these problems by using AI, right? So like for example, oh, so we got 11 votes here. Don't forget to vote for novelty and feasibility. So let's sorry. Let's zoom into our problem. How about that? Oh, what do you guys want? Let's zoom out of our problem. Sorry, let me go backwards. Sorry. Okay. So I'm thinking let's analogize our problem. Maybe we can find another solution to the problem. So given our problem, let's so we're gonna analogize. Okay, sorry. We're gonna analogize our problem of how do we, so this is our problem, right? Given our problem, right? This is our problem. Oops, I didn't, let me cut. Hey, where's our problem? Oh. Copy. So given our problem, oh, sorry. Oh, let me just erase it. Given our problem of what are some, okay, oops, of how do we, so let's analogize. Okay, so let's analogize. What are some analogies for the broad category of our problem, for our problem in different fields? Okay, so let's ask, so what's similar problems in different fields? Okay, let's ask. So this is, so let's see what the AI says. Okay, remember we're trying to find a better solution. Okay. So great idea. So analogies help us understand complex issues relating to problems in other fields. Here are some analogies to the problem of decreasing depression among youth due to their overuse of social media. Nutrition. Food overuse, so just like overeating, yeah, can harm physical health. Overuse of social media can harm mental health. Whoa, that's very nice. So instead of asking, so this is where the exercise can come in, right? It's true. Solutions can be using promoting wholesome alternatives, right? So maybe instead of social media, you say it's good to watch some good movies or something, right? So also analogous to this problem is environmental pollution. Too much exposure to harmful pollutants causes damage to the environment, much like excessive social media. Oh, okay, cool. Reducing pollution, like and protecting natural spaces are analogous strategies. Oh, okay. So let's physical exercise over overtraining, okay. Work-life balance, yeah. It's like you're working too much also affects your health, right? That's also a similar problem. Over medication, okay. So all these examples are similar, right? So good. So let's take one of these. Okay, so let's so analogy. So after we analogize, we see that our problem is like overeating. It's like nutrition problem, right? This one. Let's take this first one. So after we did the analogize step, we treated it like overeating. So now let's take another step. Can somebody suggest one of these moves? So remember how we solved the depression problem? So in Japan, sorry, we went through a series of moves, right? The Japanese government actually went through these series of moves to solve the problem of depression in Japan. So that's what we're going to do here, you see? So what, does anyone want to recommend a move? One of these moves? What's our next move we should do? To solve the problem of depression by use of social media. Okay, let's cognify. Okay, good, thank you. Okay, I'm going to, sorry, what is my thing? Yeah. Okay, let's cognify. So let's cognify the problem of overeating of this one. Okay. So that is, so here's a cognify step. What information is needed, right? Then you ask, what information is needed to solve the obesity and overeating problem? Overeating. What are the different ways to perform this cognitive task? Okay, so let's ask maybe 4.1 again. Let's see what it gives us. Sorry, I'm almost done. Sorry. Okay, awareness and causes, self-management tools, environmental influences, positive alternatives. Triggers, observe, analyze emotions. Okay, so let's just take one of these. So this is all the information needed to address over. Okay, so maybe just take one of these, knowledge, awareness, and causes, right? Or ways to perform cognitive tasks or observe and analyze situations. Okay, so we can do this one. Or why don't we do this, okay? So let's go to self-management tools. Okay, self-management tools. Strategies to promote. Okay, good. Okay, so let's. So it's kind of like that. So let's ask. Let's ask to technify this solution. Okay, let's technify. Let's technify the solution of self-management tools. Okay? So how can a technology? So you just cut and paste. How can a technology be used to perform self-management, right? The self-management tool solution to overeating and obesity. What are the existing technologies can be adapted to address this problem? Okay, so and let's do one more step. Okay, so nutrition. Let's analogize this back to our problem of depression. Okay, so proportion control, recognize hunger cues, nutritional literacy. Okay, technology provides practical tools for learning, tracking, and habits, and making informed decisions, adapting apps, devices, and online. So now let's analogize back to our original problem of reducing depression due to overuse of the social media in use. So, okay, so back to this. So please analogize the solution above for obesity and overeating using management tools. Okay, so we're going to see what these analogous ones are for. Okay, so you see the summary table is set screen time limits, mindful scrolling, recognize emotional and purposeful usage, recognize hunger and craving, nutritional literacy, meal planning. Now let's technify the solution. Let's technify the right-hand side solution. This one, right? Of this table. That is how can theory perform and then we're done. Okay. Smartphone settings and mood trackers, AI chatbots, intention, online courses, huge balance, and so this is the solution now. Okay, this is the updated solution. So our updated solution using technology is this. Use smartphones to limit screen time, ad blockers, mindful browsing apps, recognize emotional versus purposeful users. So use mood trackers, AI chatbots, digital literacy, and intention. So now let's vote on this updated solution. What do you think? Is it so? Let's vote on its feasibility now. I'm sorry, feasibility. One, two, three. Sorry. 4. See if anything changed. Okay, and 5. Vote on the novelty. Can you guys vote on the novelty of this new solution? And then that'll be it. Oops, sorry. And let's see if anything changed with the app usage and stuff. And then finally, let's vote on the impact of this new solution. So I'm not sure whether going through the Supermind steps, you just tell me your honest truth, whether this solution here is more feasible than the previous solution. Is it more novel? And is it more impactful? Okay, so while you're doing that, so that's it. So that's a post survey. So that's where we co-created a new solution. Okay. So this is what I want to show you. How we as a group with working with AI can possibly find a better solution. Well, let's see, self-perceived anyway. So, and then last but not least, I just want to tell you about our how do you scale these types of solutions. So I know, you know, uh, I know a lot of you asked whether this is free. Yeah, this is free for you to use in your institution. And there's actually, it's also much more useful than that, right? So for example, you can upload for any course, you can upload your lecture notes and your course outline. So see this PDF thing, okay? You can upload, for example, okay, so I'm going to upload these, I can actually export a PDF of these lecture notes, okay? I mean, this PowerPoint. Okay, so it's gonna download. You see, download. Okay. Now I'm gonna upload the same. See, this is my PDF of the PowerPoint. I just And the great thing about this is, okay, so it's uploading. Is we have the bots, the RAG bot. There's a RAG stands for Retrieval Augmented Generation. Will actually read the PDFs. Okay, so oops, it's taking time to upload. So I'm not gonna hide it from students. Oh, it's taking quite a while. Let me try again. Okay. So anyways, let's continue to vote if you can. So it looks like it's more. See, we have 2 votes for. It's certainly going to be more. So how many votes do we have before? More impactful. Okay, 6 votes. Okay, well, so we need to take the average. But so now for novelty, we have 3, 4, 5. Let's just see. 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1. Novelty. So we have 5. See, 3, 4, 1. So I think the average here might be bigger. Please vote. But anyways, let's see how the PDF. Oh, here. Can you see now? I've uploaded my PDF, and you can see it here. It's just loading. But now you can ask the RagBot. Actually, it's supposed to show up, but now, okay, so we have this thing called the RagBot. If you scroll all the way down to all the bots, there's a thing called RagBot. And the RagBot stands for Retrieval Augmented Generation. Okay, here, sorry, this is Retrieval Augmented Generation. And this is how you get personalized responses towards your curriculum. So you can ask, for example, what was covered in this seminar? This talent quest seminar. Okay. So the chat bot, the RAG bot, reads my PDF. You see? So you can actually for I use this for my own courses. I upload all my lecture notes, and I'll show you after a bit, after this example. So now it's thinking. Okay. In the meantime, if you could please vote some more, if you haven't voted yet, that'd be great for the new solution. Remember this new solution. The Tanaka seminar covered goal of envisioning AI that emphasize empathy equity, include interactive cycles focusing on human-centered equity co-creation. See, it knows what I covered. See, and you can be very specific, right? And it also quotes the sources. So I'm just gonna go to my own room. This is my room. I teach a course called IT 4107, which is IT and automation for educational nonprofit organizations. And look, I've uploaded all my lecture notes, right? Here are my lecture notes. You know, here's a course outline. Here's a teaching schedule. Here's my lecture notes one. Sorry, so you can see it. But you see, students can come and ask the ragdoll, okay, so when is my individual multimedia assignment due? And you can ask the ragbot. So the ragbot has read through all the course outlines and the material, right? So it will go through. And then, so this is the last feature I'll show. And this is great because you can open up a room and you can have your own AI teaching assistant, right? And so go through all your PDFs. It's reading and wait, sorry. And you will see it's due on. Sorry, still thinking. Slow today, huh? Well, it's thinking. Yeah, so it's due on multimedia creation book is due on Wednesday, the 12th of November. Right? And you can see so if you look at the schedule, right? See, the multimedia creation book is due on Wednesday, November 12th. See, exactly right. So I, as a teacher, can see this verify button. So only the teacher can hit this. And when the student sees this little red verify beside the output of a large language model, it means that the teacher has verified the output of the AI for correctness. And this solves the big problem of hallucination, right? For AIs. Okay. So you can use this as a teacher and you can verify LLM responses by clicking verify. Okay. You can unverify. So if my students don't see the red button here, it means the output is unverified. It could be hallucinating. So okay, that's it. So that's it for my talk. Yeah, so I just showed this feature. Okay. Any questions in? That's it. Thank you, Wakas. So that's it for my talk. Oh, sorry, I didn't want to go. Yeah. Any questions, anyone? Let's go back to our room. Talent cost. Yeah. Okay, so talent, yeah. So 6 votes. Okay, anyways. If you guys could vote, that'd be great. Some more voting.
Thank you,
Wakas.
Dr.
Hey, yeah.
Wakas.
Thank you for letting me share. It's yeah, very
Anytime. Yeah,
yeah.
so dear participants, if you have any suggestion, want to discuss, ask, or share something, you may raise your hand and we will try to unmute you so you may share your perspective.
Or you can even ask here on YoChat, right? If you don't want to be
Yeah.
so
There are
whatever method you like, we're good. Yeah. Yeah, I see one. Okay, absolutely. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Janita and Iris. So no,